Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm Tyler. This is my tabletop. Today we are doing something a little different. We're doing an experiment today. Um, so I made the Space Krakens for A Billion Suns out of bits, and I really didn't like them. They're a bit too complex. I don't like how they look. So I have something different that I want to try. I have these. These are fishing lures. They are squid fishing lures. Now, the problem with the squid fishing lures is they're floppy. They are not really firm like a plastic model, obviously, because they're made out of rubber. So what I need to do is stiffen them up. Now, I could use wire, but that is a bit labor intensive. There's maybe 16 arms on each one of these. That's a little labor intensive for me. So I dug around I dug through my stuff to find some what is it called? Fixing. I'm going to fix them in position. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do an experiment. I have 4 different methods for fixing them in position. So like this, more or less. And I'm going to use each one, and record it, and see which one works best. I have my squids on a little wire for dipping or spraying. So we have Loctite spray adhesive, high performance. So this is spray glue, basically. We'll put an even coat on it and see how that does. I have hairspray, firm hold hairspray. I know it sounds silly, but I've used it before for, I think, fabric or something like that, like a fabric puff or something, and it does work somewhat well. Anyway, there was some in the house, so we're going to try it. I have some UV sensitive clear resin. Now, this is not specifically designed for dipping or like mold making or anything like that. This is actually from my Resin 3D printer. However, I do have some on hand, so we're going to give it a shot. I have a UV flashlight, and then I have clear PVA glue. I had some people suggest Mod Podge. I just don't have any on hand. So for the first 2, we're going to do a spray. We'll spray them down. And then these 2, I'll water down the PVA, obviously. This is pretty thick. So we'll water it down. But these 2 will be a dip. I'll dip them, shake them off, and then let them dry. And we'll see. We'll try 1 coat with all of them, and I'll see how it looks, and then we'll, if any of them need a second coat, we'll give them a second coat, and I'll give which one I think is best and which one I'm planning on using. I have an entire bag. I have 50 squid. I need 5, so there will be plenty of leftovers. I would like to maybe do a, so here's one of my gunships. It's magnetized, so I might do something like have the squid attacking one. I'd have to make a spare to do that, but I might do that. Anyway, stay tuned. I will switch over to the work camera. Alright, it's a little windy out here, but first up is Loctite. I'm going to get a good all-over coat. I'm recording. Yes, I am recording. Okay. And it says 8 to 10 inches. I can put it in from a few different directions. Yes, I know, I'm not wearing gloves, but it'll be okay. Alright, so that is the Loctite. I'm gonna go hang this up to dry. Alright, now do hairspray. Shake well. 10 to 12 inches. Okay. Oh, this is an old can too. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to be able to get to 10 to 12 inches away. Ooh. Really hoping not to get hairspray all over my camera. Okay. Wow. The wind is kind of going a little nuts. Alright. Let's bring this one inside and let it dry. Alright. Back to the bench. I have clear crazy glue. Not crazy glue, PVA glue. This is about 1/3 glue and 2/3 water. So I'm going to dip and shake. I'm wearing gloves for the next part, not really for this part. Not super worried about oops, I forgot to get something to hang this on. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Alright. Now, we're going to mess with the UV resin. Okay. So, shake well. This says 3 to 15 second exposure time, although my flashlight is probably not quite as strong. So, we're gonna put this in. This is very blue. Whew. And I am wearing a mask on top of gloves because this resin is nasty stuff. Well, it can be. Okay, so we're gonna dip Oof. And I'm spilling it all over my table. Okay, there we go. I want to still be able to see the individual arms. Okay, let me... Now, the only problem we might run into is that my UV flashlight may not be outputting at a frequency that, or not a frequency, a wavelength that actually hardens this kind of resin. So we're gonna find out. I'm gonna keep shining this on there until I'm pretty comfortable that it's hardened all the way without shining it into that bucket of fairly expensive resin. Get this side again. It says even the first layer only takes, in the 3D printer, 20 to 80 seconds, so we are probably going to be good. Alright, that's probably good enough. Alright, I need to get out the isopropyl alcohol and clean my table off now. Okay, so I will return with results. Alright, everything has dried, so we are back. The results are in. So first, we have this is Loctite, and the biggest problem is it's still sticky. It's also still floppy, so not the best. Next we had Hairspray, which it dried in a bent position, but it's not really sticky, and it's keeping its shape. Let's see if I can. Okay, yeah, with just doing that is enough to kind of break it. Okay, next we have clear PVA glue. It's mixed 1/3 glue to 2/3 water, and it's still kind of floppy. Now, to be fair, this is only one coat. I might have gotten better results with more than one coat, so. Then we have this. this is my clear 3D printing resin, hardened, and oh my god, it is pretty damn stiff. Now for a single coat, this is clearly the winner, obviously, but it's not, well, in the future, because these are obviously not going to be the ones I actually use, I'll pull new ones out of the bag, but if I'm going to actually use this, I won't dip them. I'll paint them with the resin and then harden it. Now, I might get better results if I paint on the PVA glue. Now, see, this one, the hairspray one, is still kind of holding its shape. It's still got that curve. I mean, yeah, the individual like, here is one without any glue on it, and it bends down pretty much from the curve here. Now this one, it bends up. Even sorry, my allergies are acting up. I mean, honestly, the hairspray doesn't work too bad. The Loctite was a little disappointing, but what can you do? So, those are my results after one coat. I'm probably going to use my my UV sensitive resin if I can get a light enough coat. That's the key. Is this is really firm, but the amount of UV it got too much resin on it, and so now it's like frozen as one piece, and that's kind of not what I was going for. So, but that is the results so far. I hope you liked this kind of more scientific, experimental video. For clarity, these have dried for about, it is 8 o'clock Saturday morning. I spread them after work, 4:30-ish, 5 o'clock, call it, on Friday. So 15 hours. They've been drying for 15 hours. Now, obviously, the UV resin was dry pretty much as soon as I was done. The others have dried, but I did make sure to leave them for long enough to dry. So, UV resin wins for me anyway. Your results may vary. Try other things. And let me know if you've tried any of these for this kind of thing and what your results were. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tyler. This has been my Tabletop.